Hey everybody, it's JJamJim. Welcome back to our Let's Play series of They Are Billions. And this is the second episode of our Map 1 100% run. Trying to get to the end here. And we have just started building our little community here. We're doing quite well, I must say. Putting up some Tesla towers. We're expanding slowly but surely. We're going to need to definitely get an engineering center, not engineering center, soldier center very soon. And also get up some warehouses and wood workshops to expand our resource generation. Now that this is up, let's see if we can get one more. Now it looks like this little pond will only support 2 of the fishing cottages. That is okay though. That is okay. So, there. We just got our mill done, so that means we can put down another Tesla tower and keep expanding. I feel like this direction is probably the best bet. So I'm going to go out to here. And actually, we have room for another one. I think I might actually do this. Give us a little bit more room to breathe out in that direction. As you can see, we're starting to get a few zombies coming at us here, but our ranger will take care of them. She's quite apt with the bow. And another thing you'll notice, so currently in the capacity we have in our command center, we only have space for 50 resources of stone, iron, wood, and oil. And I believe it's 2,000 gold that we can store there. What we're going to want to build very, very soon, and probably sooner than later, is a warehouse. And this will provide 50 more storage for each resource and 2,000 more gold. It will also increase the production factor of nearby buildings, which is very, very helpful and very good for what we need. So we actually just got enough gold, so I think we should plop one of these down. Now you want to kind of make sure you're covering a bunch of areas. So this sort of covers all of the cottages. One of our stone, not both of our stone though. It's slightly unfortunate. Now we're going to want definitely more than one of these, so it's super imperative it covers everything currently, but this will give us more wood generation, more food, and a little bit more stone. So I think it's okay. Let's put it right here. Great. That will do some nice things for us. And then I think we'll have to start getting our soldier center down soon after that. Now, we obviously can build walls. Early on, generally speaking, walls will help a little bit. Like, I could put a little bit of wall over this. Now, as the zombies come and attack you, let's talk a little bit about the zombie mechanics. Basically, they are trying to get after your command center. They want to attack it because that is how they game end you. If they destroy all your buildings but not the command center, you're fine. But generally speaking, they make sort of a rage effort to the quickest path, not necessarily the shortest path, but what they go right at it. And that means that they will rip through walls, they'll rip through buildings, but they will take the direct path to your command center. So by putting up walls and covering things up, we could protect certain things. In the They Are Billions community, or the Tab community as they're somewhat known, it is often they are often referred to as scratching posts, which is, I think, is an apt name. But we will use walls a little bit later on. But currently, right now, since we're expanding so much, we don't really need to put walls and gates and things down just yet. So not that I'm ignoring them, it's just kind of the way that goes. Okay, so we're just short on our gold currently. But when we get more, I want to keep expanding. I think it might be nice to put one of these down. you know, there's basically 3 buildings you can build right in the beginning that advance the game. One's the soldier center, and the other is a warehouse, and another is the wood workshop. The wood workshop is where we will start doing some research for advanced houses and different things that will help grow our colony. Now we have 27 energy, which is fairly decent for right now. So I think we're just going to wait for some more gold generation, and then we can get the wood workshop. We can also get the soldier center. Let's get the soldier center down just to make sure we have enough units to protect ourselves in case of emergency. So you can build multiple soldier centers. It's probably best to build it somewhat in a centralized area so they can access. So when they're, when you're creating soldiers, you can get them to where they need to be as fast as possible. So if we were to put one down here, it's a little bit further out, not the end of the world, but we may want to put it in a little bit more centralized location. So I'm going to pop one right. Actually, you may want to save that spot for a market. I guess I could put a market down here as well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put it right here. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we have that. Next, we'll be building the wood workshop. We're going to need more workers for that, so we're going to need to continue to make some more houses. Just going to keep going along this row here. Okay, our warehouse is up. As you can see, we now have more room for some of our things, and we have a little bit more generation of things. So we got a little bit more addition of our food, and our number of wood that we're creating is higher. So this wood now generates 18 per tick, which is really, really excellent. Really, really excellent. Let's put another... I'm actually going to take you and see what's out here. Okay, so now we're starting to run into the dead here. Ooh, there's a bunch of resources. You'll have little piles of resources that lay around. This is wood, and these are stacks of 10. Now, we have 70 currently, and we're going to hit our cap very soon. Now, what you don't want to do is, if you're at your capacity, is run through all these resources, because it will not count them. Because it's too much. Now, what's over here, though? It's blocked off? Not blocked off. Good to know. Okay, so we aggroed a couple of them. She should be able to take them out with no issue. But good to know what we have kind of going on out here. I think it's probably best, though, if we were to push out to there. Make that connection to the other side so we can move forward over there. She'll be able to handle these guys just fine. Not too worried about her at all. Okay, we just need the 500 gold. We can build the workshop. That'll be great. So I'm going to have her still continue to... Oh, that is not good, by the way. That is not good at all. So we have a zombie coming over here who's going to destroy some of these buildings. Now, it might not look that dangerous. Infected young, very weak and slow. It doesn't look like it's that big of a deal. One zombie can take down your entire colony. So it's going to start destroying these buildings. And might destroy it. It did. So now we're going to have runners coming out. And destroying these houses very quickly. And so it continues. And now we are getting overrun. There we go. And there we go. And everything is failing and falling apart just like that. As it destroys, 4 zombies come out because 4 people live in each house. And it starts to compound on you. It starts to expand, and they start to just shred through buildings. And that is game over. One zombie did all this. So we're going to destroy these houses. they're eventually going to come over here and finish us off. But, see how fast that can just happen? It's quite quickly. No, all of a sudden, just like that, and they're going to go, and they're going to kill our soldier, and they're going to attack our command center, and game end us just like that. And there you go. It's 2 episodes in, and we've already failed. So yeah, so that's how They Are Billions is played. One zombie can take out the entire colony, which is frustrating, but also very, very cool. We didn't even get to the first horde. Every 10 days or so, a horde will come, and those get larger and larger as the game progresses. So a final score factor of 136, that's a terrible score. We did awful. We survived for only 7 days. Pretty terrible. So, I knew this might happen. But you know what? In the name of learning and progress, we're going to continue, and we're going to try this again. Same deal, and we're going to continue on. I knew this might happen. This was part of the reason why I was a little hesitant to make a Let's Play series of this, because that kind of stuff can happen. And, yeah. But you know what? It's part of the fun. So let's just get back to it. We should hopefully be able to move a little quicker this time. Okay. Pause here. We're going to kind of run through the same things. But you know what? It's valuable information, right? It's valuable knowledge for us to learn. Because you know what? What's more important than what to do, what not to do? And that first lesson is making sure you are protected at all times. Let's see what we got going on here. More of this. Ooh, what is this? A battery providing 20 energy. So this is new. So this gives us a little bit more energy, which is awesome. Can't interact with that thing. That's okay. Okay, good to know that we can circle around that. Basically, you kind of want to just go out as far as you can and see where the dead are living. Here are some resources. I'm going to sneak these and then run away. There, we got a mixture of gold there. I'm going to put this person right there. I'm going to, oh, here are a bunch of dead. I'm going to let them sort of chew on those guys. And I'm going to say, you head over here. You don't want to push too much, but, it is also good to have them fight, because if you look here, this is their experience. And currently this ranger has 7% experience, and once they hit 100, she will advance to a veteran, and she turns sort of into a yellow character. Character turns into a yellow, and once they hit veteran status, that is the highest status they can get. But they only get experience by killing zombies. So it is often good because the veterans are very good, and they're much better at the game. So it can be very valuable to have that sort of thing going on. So I'm just gonna let them chew on some of those guys a little bit. I'm going to back you out, though. And I'm going to say, you go there, you come up here, and kind of just dance between that. Let's see what's over here, soldier. What do we got going on? Let's build some stuff first. I can't build a sawmill yet because we don't have any access to trees currently. So we're going to need a Tesla tower to go to there. And, yeah. Can build a little bit more of this. basically kind of waiting on that. Alright. So the soldiers are nice, but because they have guns and not bows, they are louder, and they will attract zombies much easier. So you don't necessarily... Actually, let's go like right there. They also don't have as long of a range as the Rangers do, which is not the worst thing ever, but good to note. Great. So 9, 11, 12. I'm going to take the 12. Also going to take some food. 14. I'll have to wait for another Tesla tower there, but that will be very helpful to just get that little bit of extra food. A lot of stone around us, though, which will be very, very valuable. We have some water here. We can get some honey cottages. This is basically like... What is this thing? I can't even remember what this is called. An oil pool. It's an oil pool. So, eventually we'll be building oil rigs on these. So these are very valuable late game when you want to build more advanced units. Right now we're waiting on food. Build another one of these. I may want to... Which way do I want to move here? We have more water down there as well, but I feel like we kind of want to do this. But I want to make sure I get those 2 squares. If I do here, you can see by over right here, I'm losing those 2 squares if I go right here. And I might want to build something there and be frustrated by that later and not want to build a Tesla tower just for those 2 squares. So let's make sure that we're covering everything. So right there.
Attention. Building complete.
Okay, now we're going to get a little bit more food. We can build a little bit more houses. Let's go that direction. Probably build another Tesla tower. Nope, we need wood. So we're gonna wait for our wood mill to do its thing.
Attention.
Now we can build another fisherman cottage down here, though. 13. I will take the 13 right there. And can't quite build another one. But there we go. So let's see what we have here. Carry offers a command center energy transfer radius +4, meaning that it will expand its energy radius 4 tiles, which is not entirely useful, especially later. But its view range is +4, which means it's just a little bit less fog of war. Otherwise, we get a bonus of 10 sections of wood wall and a wood gate. Boy, these are not super ideal, either of them, to be honest with you. But I guess I'm going to take the wood walls and the free gate. Just if we need to stuff in a hurry and we don't maybe have the resources. This isn't super useful later on. Neither is this, but I'm just going to take that. So now we have the bonus things, and that you can find down here in the little treasure chest. And if you build them, they are free, which is nice. Okay, so we're doing that. And that all those mares and things, all that stuff is random. It's randomized. I'm gonna go there. And we're gonna need more food very, very soon again. We don't have a lot of trees around us, which is I'm a little concerned about this, honestly. The last map we had was better for that purpose. But we're going to make do with what we have and see what comes of it. Let's probably keep pushing out here because there's more forest.
Attention. Building completed.
At the same time, we need the space. I could go this way around this forest, though, too. And there's more water up here as well. So what if we did...
Attention. Building completed.
that? Yeah, we're gonna need more food. Otherwise, we can't build more houses. If we can't build more houses, we can't expand. So I think I'm going to push out here as well, so we can get more. More of the water access for the fishing cottages too. I'm just gonna have you push.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes. I hope you're not wasting my time.
Those are trees.
Faster than my bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so that goes all the way around. Good to know. Why don't you come over here?
Great.
Attention. Building completed.
Order, you pick.
Now, we have this little split here, and I don't have coverage for all of it. So a zombie could come wandering in here and attack this, and we'd have the same problem we had last time. It's worse when they get a hold of your houses. But if we're going to start expanding buildings, we're going to need to kind of cover ourselves. 17 right here. That's fantastic. But I think I want some stone. Which we need 30 wood. Actually, let's get another one of these. 17 is going to be fantastically fantastic. And let's get down some more food. So 13, 14, 16. Ooh, hello. I'm going to take that 16, I think. And I'm going to move along here. 13, 18. I'm going to take the 18 there. Okay,
Are you sure?
yeah, we're going to need someone to cover this. Or, just for our protection, just come up here. This would be a reason to use some wall. So if we do this, that will block us in. And now we can have her just come over here. So if they start to gnaw at the thing over here, we can always bring someone down to cover. But I really do want this area to be covered, since we are expanding. See, there's a guy right there.
Roger that.
There we go. Okay, we got a storm quarry. Let's get the 5. Nice. And we can get yet another 15 or 17 right there. So I'm going to push you out a little bit.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, we can make more houses now.
Attention. Building completed.
Leave a gap to walk through. Alright, and we're going to want to get this stuff up very soon.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's get another Tesla tower out to there for more food and space.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, yeah, this takes stone. Yep. Does the warehouse take stone? It does, yep. Alright. But it was nice we got that energy boost. Probably get another quarry down just right away. Just to... Let's see if we can get 4 there. We're going to want to use every single one of these. So let's take our 4 right there. And also expand more housing out here. Increase that population. Once that's built, we'll have 10. We should probably get a warehouse down pretty quickly. A couple are starting to form over here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Make sure we're just covering ourselves.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Let's get another Tesla tower. Maybe here. Or... Now, do we have, just out of curiosity, so that's 7, but I can get 7 along here. Wonder if I got 5 here, if I could still get 7 over here. I'm not going to put that down just yet, but I want to know that that's available. So I'm going to do this. It's good to think about that stuff. It's good to know, you know, where things are and how to build them and all that stuff. Okay. This is still fine. This is still fine. Always make sure you're checking your stuffs in between the building. Can be quite stressful sometimes. But once you sort of get the hang of building some stuff, I say that after I got destroyed after, you know, 1 episode. But you know, que sera, sera. We're already out of food again. Okay, so that Tesla tower is built. We do have these clowns hanging out over here, so I'm gonna push you further out. And you're gonna patrol right here. I feel like I want this. I just feel like we should get a couple more units at the ready to fight. And I'm gonna put that right there. And then we'll get the warehouse after that. Actually, can I put a little hunter cottage here? I can, and I can get 11 food. That's pretty amazing. I probably can't get that much out of the mill though. But yeah, we just need a little more help. A little help for the coverage. It's just a wide swath over here, and I'm a little concerned about that becoming a thing. They're starting to creep in a little more for my liking. I'm gonna drop this down here, I think. Get this cooking. I should put another one down, but...
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 more rangers. For now.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay. Just gonna wait for that stone. Great, so you come out here. So you are going to stand here. And you are going to patrol right here. Make sure this is safe. Yeah. Getting a little too much for one to handle over here, I think. You're doing alright. You're doing okay. The soldier, I think, might need someone up here as well. So you come out here with your soldier friend. Just want to make sure we have all our gaps covered. Okay, so let's get a warehouse down. Right here actually might be really good. Although, we want to make sure we're covering the food currently, because that is what we're lacking. So, what if I did... Oh, we're going to wait for it to save. That will cover most things. Definitely all of our food currently. It's kind of what we need. So I'm going to pop that right there. And then we're going to get the wood workshop up after that. Just need another ranger, I think. I just don't want this to fail again. Okay, so yeah, there's just a little intense over there. But oh, again.
Attention. Building completed.
She should be okay.
Building completed.
But it's good to have a friend. You help out there. And then you come up here and reinforce your friends up here. I think I might do one more actually. It's not ideal to spend a ton of money early on a lot of stuff, but if you can actually push, go like right there. And then
Are you sure? This better be good. Great.
Attention. Building completed.
no. Great. Okay. And then the last one, I think I'm going to have you come over here and protect this area. Destroy that. And you come out here. There we go. Kill that thing. Just kind of rest there. I think that'll be good. Okay. Well, everybody, that is going to do it for this second episode and this second attempt at our 100% billions run. But it is a very challenging game, and we're gonna keep plugging along here and hopefully do a little bit better than we did last time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do have any questions, please do put them down in the comments section, or thoughts, concerns, any of those things. Love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.